Before we even get into the video, I'm gonna shout out the person who made this video. His name is, I guess, Sprout. It's his video. It is not mine. Usually I don't shout out the videos that I react to because they're usually major companies that don't need a shout out whatsoever. But he seems like just another YouTuber. So hey, shout out to him. He goes around and he interviews older people, see what their biggest mistakes or biggest regrets are. And I think it'll just be good for all of us to watch this and to learn a little bit. So let's just get right into it.
Is a big mistake that you've made or a big regret that you have that you learned a valuable lesson from?
I got married when I was very young. Like, I don't know how old you are, but I have grandchildren that are in their 30s. So I would probably have lived life a little bit more than getting married then.
How old were you when you got married?
18.
What age did you get married at, let's say today?
Probably in my 30s.
I think like I'm 23, but physically I don't feel like I'm 23. And then the world looks at you differently, and they respond differently.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I think as a woman, you feel a little invisible as you get older. When you're younger, you get a lot of attention. A lot of people, look at you and talk to you. I don't think we value older people. I think we think they're kind of like out of date.
Girl, welcome to the dude world. Like, we just be chilling. Girls, obviously, my age or whatever, they're getting hit up left, right, and center, getting all the attention. This is where, like, the max amount of attention girls will get. This is this period right now. 30s and after, it'll start to dwindle down by a lot. Maybe it's just me because I'm a little chopped, but I just be chilling, bro. I can kind of see how that's such a surreal thing when you're a girl and you used to compliments left, right, and center. You can't even go to Starbucks without being called pretty or getting hit on. And then when you're older, well, honestly, may even look at you with a negative notation, be like, oh, some freaking angry old lady. Like, they just assumed you're an angry, grumpy old lady. So
If you look at the 20-somethings of today, what is one thing you don't like about them?
The social media stuff, all the selfies and the kind of marketing oneself as a product. You can't sit in an airport or even in a park and talk to anybody because everybody's like this. Put it away, turn it off.
I feel like there's a whole language of images that I just don't have the training to get because it didn't happen with me from birth, which kind of makes me feel left out a little.
What does it feel like?
oh, damn, that kind of hurt me. I'm not gonna lie. I think that hurts me because I get really bad FOMO, really bad. That's honestly one of the reasons why I don't want to get old, because it's gonna get. Bro, I even experience it now. But like, I hear words or I see things, I'm like, fuck is that? Like, I genuinely start thinking like I'm like them, like I'm 70 and I feel so old. And then I start thinking like, oh my god, I'm 23, what have I accomplished? Am I even gonna do anything with my life? Like, I'm sleeping on the couch right now. Like, oh bro, I shouldn't have watched this video. I should not have watched this video.
I think that when we're younger we tend to prioritize, but as we get older we realize isn't that important.
Time. It just seems to be young people are always in such a hurry, I understand it. The world is out there to be taken, So if I go here, I go there, I go here, I go there. But I think just calm down and proceed sensibly.
What people think of you.
How does that change over time?
I really don't care anymore. And I used to care, not a lot, but you did want to fit in. I used to have a hierarchy in my mind. There were like the cool people and the popular people, and then there was the nerdy people like me. And now I realize there's no hierarchy.
So what matters then?
At the end of the day, it's community. The ability to connect to people and do something that's meaningful to you, that maybe is productive for the world, but maybe not.
Damn, I'm getting a whole life lesson right now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't mean to do this to y'all, but at the same time, like, this is just stuff that we need to hear. I'm not gonna lie, before this camera, I crashed out completely. I felt so much pressure because I'm like, I gotta make 5 videos today, but I only got a certain amount of time, but I gotta cater to this because blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, relax. It's good to kind of hear all this stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
One piece of advice to someone younger than you, what would you say?
Keep active, don't smoke, don't drink, and have fun, enjoy yourself.
Don't be a follower. Be an independent mind. Have your own judgment about things. Otherwise, you are going to become a robot. We used to, when we were young, make sure that we would write a beautiful letter with the right words, right style, etc. This cannot exist anymore because you only communicate via this thing, which I don't even give it a name. Tap, tap, tip, 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 tip. It's like a telegram.
She reminds me of Peter Parker's grandma.
Show me
Or aunt,
the
sorry.
same respect as you show to any other human.
Don't look at the critics, because it'll throw you off your game. You stay true to your vision.
I think give you the standard crap.
Give me your crap. Not the
My
standard.
crap is really, if you think of something honestly, you could be dead tomorrow. So really, even at your age, you could be fucking dead tomorrow. No, I'm serious. Look out, the media. If you really want to do it, you really ought to do it.
What you're saying is I should text it? What you're saying, nah, because this is what you're saying, this is what you're saying, I should call it? Everyone watching this should text him/her? Because we could die tomorrow. I think we all should collectively right now hit that person up and be like, hey, you know what? We could die tomorrow. and then the message doesn't go through because you're most likely blocked, at least you know you can go out tomorrow knowing you tried.
Gotta grow, and every day you gotta learn something. You can't just lie in bed and eat cookies. You have to get up and get going. You don't know it all. For sure you don't know it all. So don't think you do.
And you never
Keep
will.
on learning. Learn from somebody every day. Don't take out more than you put in.
Probably try and do the best thing you can by yourself, and then when you know and love yourself, you can actually give a little bit more to other people.
Never do anything that might cause remorse, because remorse is something that you cannot repair.
Turn a cheek. If someone comes at you or yells at you or insults you, look the other way.
Don't take it
Don't worry about what
personally.
people think. Don't worry about the feedback you're getting. I mean, take the feedback because that helps you refine what you're working on, and it can be useful. But just stop worrying so much and just do something interesting, and that's it.
Don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today.
Right.
Just be a good person. If you're a good person, somehow everything works out pretty good.
I hope y'all have picked up some game from this, because there's a lot of things that I think about like on a daily basis what they're saying, but I do bet on the time that I think I could have, right? It's so cliche to say, yeah, you could die tomorrow, I could die next week, I could die next month, I could die within the next 4 hours. Like, you never know, right? I am betting on the time that like, oh, nah, I won't, because like, man, I'll be here for years and years to come, but that's not guaranteed. You don't know. Hope you learned something, because I definitely did. So I just got a couple little reminders. That's all I got. If you heard my dog snoring, I apologize for that, but she's tired, man. She went on a walk, and best of luck for her, bro. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, shout out to Sprout, I believe his name is. I mean, he doesn't need a shout out. It's 6.2 million views. He's absolutely killed it. He has 1 million subs, so good for him. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a bit, and